All right. How's everybody doing today? You're live with Neve, and here we are. We'll be right back with Irish and the great Efren White. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. It is the 17th of December. I am just eating up with Christmas cheer, as you can see, I'm sure. Anyhow, it's good to have everybody here tuning in. It is Friday the 17th, as I mentioned. Here in New York, it is a beautiful day outside. It is just picture perfect, and it's going to be 60, which I think it was actually warmer here than down in Florida. I will find out next week, and I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to seeing all my friends, fans, family, freaks of nature, and all the good people I know down there. I hopefully get to play a little music while I'm down, but most importantly, just seeing family and doing the whole Christmas thing will be what I'm up to. I'm sitting here. My cat's decided to join me in here. Come here, big fat cat. Come here, baby. Here you go. There's my skinny kitty. Say hello to everybody, Pants. There you go. That is my Friday pet adventure. Hair is flying. So I hope everybody, I'm just going to mention a few things during this time of year. You know, we all hear these stories about these dreadful visits with family where it just turns into a raving shit show. And what I'll tell you is this is just my opinion, okay? And you don't have to live by it or do anything. You can just sit here and listen and take it for what it's worth. It's free. A lot of times, the reasons these things turn into a shit show is the people on both sides of the argument, the young and the restless, and then the old and the cantankerous, and you get together at this thing. All I'm going to say is to both sides, cut the other side some fucking slack. It's really easy to just shut up, make a no politics rule, and instead of worrying about what's on the news and what you've been programmed in the past of your lifetime, just sit down and thank God that you're alive. Think about these people who annoy you sometimes. And, you know, it's funny to joke, oh, I wish they weren't here. But when they're gone, you're going to miss them. And it's for everybody. You know, sit down, have fun, drink your favorite libation, smoke whatever you like to smoke, or don't. But just have some fun. And instead of turning on and sitting and looking at your phone through the whole holiday, just turn that shit off and ask yourself, why am I here? I got a day or two off, and be thankful for it. It's simple, you know? I mean, life goes on. And I find it's too short to sit and argue with people who have a slightly different political structure. Half the problem with politics is people have just forgotten their goddamn manners. They don't have them anymore. They think because you feel something that you can force feed it to someone else. And that goes for both sides. It's human nature. It's not a question of Republican or Democrat. It's just the bottom line is be nice to your family. If they're real shits and they're awful people, then ask yourself, do I need these people in my life and should I even be trying? Because in some cases, it's never going to work. But it's never going to work if you don't try. And, you know, I've said if you don't have a good family, make one of your own. And I've done that over my lifetime. I have a great family too, but I have friends who don't have family. So, of course, they're always welcome to my home and over the holidays, etc. But enough about that. That's my uplifting moment for the day. I'm going to bring our friend from Detroit. Irish is checking in today. He's up there in the crazy cold and all that stuff. What's happening, my friend?
It's windy, man. It is windy. It was 60 yesterday. It's kind of all kinds of crazy right now.
Wow.
I'm recovering from a moderately crazy night doing karaoke. Yeah.
So tell me, what was your standout karaoke tune last night?
Well, you know, I did. I had a couple requests, so I did do some Bon Jovi. I'm not gonna lie. I went up there and rocked me some Bon Jovi. I did some Queensryche for some nostalgia purposes, and then I don't really remember much of the rest.
Well, I have a whole couple of years of those that are just missing. So they tell me I had a good time during those days.
I must have had something right because I don't have a voice today, and my gut hurts from laughing. So it's
well, that sounds like a good time, man. Better
to
have the gut hurting from laughing than from just working too hard or having too much to drink.
Then there's that.
All right.
Then there's that.
Yeah. So, do you have any special plans over the holiday?
You know, I think they have a lot of lights in towns, surrounding towns. So I think we're going to go out, look at some lights, There's something
Right.
about when you were a little kid, you used to get in your car with your parents and stuff, and you'd go look at all the lights, and it was a thing back then. I don't know if it's a thing anymore, but it was a
It's
thing
still a
back
thing
then.
for
And
me. It's still a thing for me. I
yeah,
love going around at Christmas time and looking at the lights. And
so
we
I
have a
think that's the game.
well, that's great. That's excellent. Good fun, good clean fun too. I mean, for
Yeah.
me, that brings back just a little bit of that feeling you had as a kid when your parents
Oh,
would
there
take
was
you
magic
out.
in those times,
And you go, and when I do it even now, I still get just kind of a whiff of nostalgia for that time period when life was a lot more simple. Uh,
God, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
think
Man.
back to it, and then you look at the kids today, how they grew up. They got all this crazy stuff going on. I mean, what can I tell you? Everybody thinks that their lifetime was the hardest one to get through, but if you ask some people who lived through the Depression,
I was
what
just
they're
about to say that. Yeah, we had listen. If you were in the Dust Bowl and you went through the Great Depression, it hats
people have
off,
they had
hats off.
they talk. I'm taking a class, and Dr. Sapolsky states that bad memories can be passed down genetically. Hence, why a lot of people who've been had crisis during wartime, World War II, things like that, the Gulf War, really messes with your physicality of your brain,
Oh yeah.
and it makes it really hard. Like those genetic changes can pass down lines of families, and can be really tough for people And when you look at
Anybody that suffers through trauma has to deal with trauma in their own
right,
way, and it's tough. It's a tough thing, especially
yeah,
holidays time. It's tough to deal with this shit in the
it
holidays.
is because for some people, like we were saying earlier, they just have an awful family, and I have to say, if you've really got an awful shit family, find a new one because they're out there. There's lots of good people, and I have
Oh,
friends of
let
mine.
me tell you something. My friends are my world. They're my
Yeah,
family, and I wouldn't trade them in for nothing.
well, me neither. I've got a great bunch of people around me, and I love them all. So we have in about let's see, it's 10:08. We've got a few more minutes. We're going to have Efren White for everybody who's watching. Efren's an excellent singer songwriter.
All
The
right.
guy is funny. He's the character, and I like him. He's been on the show many times before, and I believe he's going to play a little Christmas music this morning, which I kind of like that.
All right.
Yeah, so
We'll
we're
we'll,
going to
we'll
roll
gussy
on.
we'll gussy up the holidays then.
We will, man. I don't even have any Christmas cheer here in my studio, but that's okay. I've got my Christmas tree's been up since last year, and it's still standing tall.
I have some red, and it
Oh,
comes in the form of brand new guitar strings.
awesome, awesome! That'll put me in the Christmas mood every day, except when I'm trying to change the strings on my 12 string.
Ugh.
That double neck guitar with a 12 and a
And then
6.
tune it 15 times. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I will take that one to have somebody do it, stretch it because it's just too much work and bloody the fingers. I admit I'm a wuss, man. I don't
Oh
have the
no.
patience to sit there for an hour. If you get it tuned, the guitar stays in tune, and I can tune it gradually, but I just hate doing it.
It
Bottom line.
sounds good though when you play it.
Oh, it sounds great when you get it just right. This thing sustains for a month,
Yep,
and
I do.
so that's always good to get strings. I expect to get a few things, new drumsticks, etc. That's always cool. And I don't. There you go. Look at that.
I
What kind of
tried these
tape
one.
is it?
I
Do they
tried
have
these.
tape?
These are Zildjian that are dipped, and I kind
Okay.
of like it. I like I like having that little bit of grip on there because I can really
Grip.
kind of get those 2 or 3 bounces that I'm looking for. So
Absolutely. That's
it's
cool.
different, but it does cause blisters.
Oh well, yeah. You know the answer to that.
Yeah, deal with
Welcome to the NFL, boy. Just keep
it.
practicing.
Just deal with it. Shut up and keep
Right?
going.
Oh man. So it's 10:10, 5 minutes. It's gorgeous here. What about you up there? You got any crazy weather going on?
We had 60-mile-an-hour winds a few days ago, and then
Wow.
it sustained, and that was knocking trees over. And then a couple
Hmm.
days ago, we had 45-mile-an-hour winds, and then there was a green blur through the bars of Richmond yesterday. I think they called it Irish, and
Oh
he
my
went in and
gosh.
he caused weather problems.
Oh well. Having problems and solving them, man.
Man,
Ah, well,
I'm just
cool.
glad
Well,
I'm glad we've invented this thing called Excedrin. It's good. It's great.
Absolutely, man. You're going to need it this morning. Little hair of the dog there. Get started off like a real alcoholic.
Oh yeah, it's an Irish thing. Just keep everything just coming in consistently, and we'll figure it out somewhere in the middle of life.
We'll figure it out later. That's kind of a good thing.
Maybe,
maybe not. It might just be as good as it gets.
Great movie, Jack Nicholson. One of my favorites.
I do love that movie. Well, listen, we're going to go to a break real quick. We're going to come back. We're going to talk to Efren for a little bit. I want to get an update on. He's been wandering the country, and as a result, he came home, and all his life's all scattered like it is with everybody when you've been out of town. And hell, we're all human, man. You get back and find things you just happen to forget on the hurried rush to pack and get everything right. It happens, man.
Yeah, when you go out, you forget all kinds of things. Your inhibitions go this way, personal hygiene goes another way. It's all bad.
Well, I say, what inhibitions? Huh? Get me some liquor, man. I'm all about shedding inhibitions, mine and others. I'll be right back. We're going to a break.
Hi, this is Leland Sklar, and I am hanging with Neve, and I am having the best time of my life.
Live with Neve, Fridays on the East Coast from 10 a.m.
Hey there, it's Kevin Sorbo here, and you lucky people, you are live. You're live with Neve or Neve or Neve. I don't know. I can't say the dude's name. Anyway, you're on live with him, so I don't know. I guess that's a pretty good thing.
All right, everybody, here you are. You're on Live with Neve. It is half past the hour, or a little before. It's 10:13 here in New York. We've got Irish from Detroit, and we have Efren White. For those of you who haven't ever seen him on our show before, Efren is a really spectacular singer-songwriter. He's written tunes that one day I'm probably going to ring him up and say, hey, I want to play one of these. Mind if I do? Because he's got a number of songs that are just really sweet. And if you get a chance, go buy some of his music, catch him out there, get Efrenized, man. If you don't, you're going to regret it. If you like good Americana music, this is the guy to check out. He's a really gifted songwriter, and I'm proud to have him on. Let's see. We have also this afternoon, we have Marston Smith, who the Los Angeles Times has called the Lord of the Cello. And he is seriously monster bass cello player. You've got to see it. I'm going to have some video of his performance. And then we're going to be talking to him. That's at 4 o'clock on Live with Neve. And getting back, I want to bring Efren on and see what he's got going on today. Hey, man. Good morning.
Hey, Neil. I want to call you
What's
Neve.
happening? I'll answer to either. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Hey, you.
Hey, babe. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
There she
is.
There
you are.
Good morning.
Good morning. So you guys have been doing a little traveling and wandering about, I guess.
Yep. We've been out there in that fantasy land of
Tell us a little bit about your tour. Tell us about where you started and where you ended up and how and why.
Well, how and why? Why do we do this?
Because we're like vampires. It's sort of in our blood, and once you've been bitten by that, it's no escape. It's blood in, blood out, man.
That's right. Well, we started out here in Tennessee and went to Arkansas, and then due to poor booking, I guess we had to go all the way out to Wyoming. But then we had a great tour of Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, Colorado, New Mexico, and then we came back to Arkansas again, and then back home to Tennessee. So
it's like 2.5 months worth of touring.
2.5 months, and we lost all track of things at home. And that's the reason we kind of messed up your plans last week.
Yeah.
Neil and I apologize for that. But anyway, things are good now. Things are looking up. We got our earbuds this morning on the spur of the moment, and so we're ready.
I can actually hear you this morning.
I can't.
Well, are you talking?
Hello.
Uh-oh. Hey.
What'd you do?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah.
Geez, that was weird. Well, I'm back. Back
Yay!
on live.
Hey. Did you hear a thing we said?
I heard everything you said, and I was commenting under it. I was going to ask you, of all the places that you went to, what was your favorites? And also, the second question is, did you hook up with Gina Jones out there in
Oh,
Idaho?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Well, good.
In
We
fact,
love Gina.
In fact, Lauren stayed with her for about a week.
Yep.
And while I went and did some of the higher altitudes, because Lauren has a little problem with that.
Oh man, yeah, that was deadly.
Yeah, Colorado is definitely a place you'll contend with that, the altitude sickness and all that stuff.
And
so you're not planning to move.
And then
you're
going
not planning
down,
to move there?
and then going back up to New Mexico, Albuquerque, stuff like that. It was just up and down.
Boy, I could live in Wyoming or Idaho. Oh, I loved Idaho.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people really like it out there. So tell me, did you find the people out in Idaho or anywhere that you were traveling? Did you notice cultural differences? Just the people like different thing. You know, Nashville and Tennessee's got its own vibe. In fact, I need some good barbecue. Fucking bad. I haven't been down south in a while. And, you could drop me off anywhere pretty much south of the Mason-Dixon, and I'll prefer it to the barbecue here. It's funny because in New York, don't get me wrong, there is some good barbecue here. I call it yuppie barbecue because, you know, to me, when I'm down south, I've got into places where, you know, it's just a little screen room,
just a little joint.
Yeah.
And there's some big black lady cutting up butts, screaming, "I need more butts," you know. And that's my idea of real barbecue, not some yuppie place where they come over and they're going to give me a garnish on put some garnish on my collard greens, you know. It's just kind of a funny thing. And the other thing is you can spend $40-$50 a plate on barbecue here. Which we're talking beans, cornbread. This isn't expensive. And, you know, yes, there are some places that really do an interesting new spin if you're into that. But sometimes in the case of barbecue, I just like good old traditional barbecue. Memphis, anywhere, you know. The only kind I don't like is the type that has the vinegar on it. The North Carolina, where it's just kind of a vinegar sauce, mustard based. Not really my thing. I've eaten it. Hell, every time I drive down there, I end up having barbecue on the way down in various places, you know, because down south, every small town has a place like that.
You're doing the barbecue survey. Yep.
Yeah.
Or some guy on the road doing it. I mean, down in Florida, I had a guy who I used to seek out every Friday. I used to have to go by on the way home from work, and I'd always just bring barbecue home from this guy, and he was great. But that was another time and place. So I know that you have written a Christmas tune. Is that a new song that you've written?
No,
or is that something you had?
I wrote that several years ago, and I've always wanted to do a really good job of recording it, and I never have really, except we decided the little recording I did make is pretty dang good.
It is pretty dang good, yeah.
All right.
So maybe we're going to go with that. But
all right. Well, good. Well, you feel like picking a little bit?
Yeah.
That's all right.
You want to hear the Christmas song right off the bat?
No, play it. I'll tell you what, just go ahead and start up, play us a couple tunes, get warmed up, and have a good time. It'll keep me from talking too much.
We love to hear you talk. That's your job.
All right. Thank you. I like to hear you talk too.
Let's play this one about being here in Tennessee, the land of good barbecue. It's not about barbecue, but it's about the second best thing. That's love.
Yeah.
There you go. We love that.
Barbecue on the top of the list. He's from the south.
Gotta have love.
It's called In Tennessee. Lauren and I wrote this together.
Yeah, Efren is on the deck, and it was a hot, I think August day, something like that, and he just started strumming the guitar so that it matched the heat.
Like this.
Yeah, like that.
All right. Here we are, everybody. Efren White, live with Neve.
Sweltering summertime, life in Tennessee. Mid-morning sun, stoking the heat, stirring humidity. I wipe the sweat from your brow, pull back your hair and kiss your smile, hoping you'll see in me things ain't as bad as they could be. Come back here, share my front porch swing in Tennessee, Tennessee. Take that plane now, you'll be cooler back in Oregon. Evergreens swaying in the rain. I know you love that song. Will you find someone to touch your heart? Someone to mount you in the dark. If you can't see the stars in the sky above, just think about me and the lightning bugs. Come back here, share my front porch swing in Tennessee, Tennessee. She said, Southern boy, you talk so nice, like a lazy river runs. You take your time to get somewhere, you never jump the gun. But I have ties to the high Cascades. I don't know how I can pull away, but as I watch the sun come up, I just want to drink your sweet tea up. How long can I live without that smile in Tennessee, Tennessee? But I have ties to the high Cascades. I don't know how I can pull away, but as I watch the sun come up, I just want to drink your sweet tea up. How long can I live without that smile? Oh, Tennessee, Tennessee. Sweltering summertime, life in Tennessee.
All right. Man, I got to tell you, you are just tearing it up today. That is a great song.
Oops, we can't hear you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, hold on. Can you hear me now?
I can hear.
All right. I'm going to bring Detroit back here. There he is.
Roots, man. That song sounded like it had roots to it.
Man, that was a great song. What a great tune.
Very good.
I was thinking drum tracks in my head, and I went back and forth between either a train track or just a hi-hat, a kick drum, and a snare snapping it. But nice song. Simple. Yeah, I was thinking really, what a great song. Hell, do you have something else you'd like to play? We're going to go to a break in about 4 minutes. You got a short one you want to play? Hell, I'm going to let you play because I really do enjoy your songwriting, F. And
all right.
I think it's exceptional. And what I like about it is like, well, that's obviously like a country traditional song, but a lot of your tunes could jump genre depending on how it's arranged. And I've noticed that in listening to you fairly regularly.
I'm all over the place. I have no focus.
You're a musician, right? That's what happens.
Well, welcome to the club, man. We're all here. This is today's brought to you by the, Hyperactive Kids Union. That's me. Here, let's get that drummer boy a little Ritalin and get him cranked up really good.
The ADHD muse.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't that something?
I don't want to turn into Mr. What's the guy? Mr. Monk. Always having a fit. I had a boss like that once, and I used to go in when he wasn't in his office, and I'd rearrange his paper clips and shit, switch his desk from one side to the other. That drove him nuts, man. Wherever you are, John, remember it's better to be a man than a squirrel. Here we are with Efren White, everybody.
All right. Well, here's a song about being a road warrior, kind of, and it's, I don't know. You figure it out.
Oh, that one. Uh-huh.
400,000 miles. It ain't no surprise. She stalled out on the shoulder again of Texas I-35. This clunker's hauled me a million times from the Bluebird to Lucan Line. And they said I'd never get nowhere with these songs in this old car. There's always gonna be somebody who hates to see you win, but keep shaking when you're breaking. Crank it up and go again. All these years out on the road, they rode me pretty hard. But I forgot to feel the pain, chasing dreams and counting stars. I think about the miles of songs I wrote on this guitar. Still, they have the nerve to say, man, you ain't getting far. Yeah, there's always gonna be somebody who hates to see you win, but keep shaking when you're breaking. Crank it up and go again. Yeah. First got to Nashville, city of a million dreams. They said they were small town heroes, just a little fish in this big stream. Well, I reckon old Waylon and Willie must have heard the same damn thing. That's why they took a Texas highway to stay true to what they sang. Yeah, there's always gonna be somebody who hates to see you win, but keep shaking when you're breaking. Crank it up and go again. There's always gonna be somebody who hates to see you win, but keep shaking when you're breaking. Crank it up and go again. Keep shaking when you're breaking. Crank it up and go again. Keep shaking. Yeah, keep shaking.
All right.
In other words, don't give up.
That's right. All right. We're at 5:30. We're on Live with Neve with Efren White. We'll be right back.
We are the Stones of Atlantis, and you are tuned in to Live with Neve.
Hey there, it's Kevin.
Hi, this is Leland Sklar, and I am hanging with Neve, and I am having the best time of my life.
Like a melting flake of snow this year, I won't be sad to see it go.
Hi, I'm Darren F. Flynn, a singer-songwriter from Ireland, and I'm on Live with Neve.
I would have said it couldn't happen here.
All right, man. How we doing?
Good.
Get everybody back in here. So that was some fine songwriting right there, man.
Well,
Very nice.
thank you.
Yeah. So
it's like I love the genres that come through, and there's so many different. It's heartful music, that comes from all of these different spots and places, and it's just freaking fantastic, man. And I know you have stories about that hat. I know there's stories about that hat.
Well, I try to create a different hat for every tour that I do, and
that's cool.
This one's actually from last fall, winter, and Christmas and all.
Yeah.
But so I got a little Christmas thing on there.
So as you're going around, you just get different things to pop on there, little memories.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like it. That's awesome.
To prove the hat's gone on the road too.
Where are you? Oh, you're in Detroit, right, Irish?
Oh yeah, man. I'm up in the cold stuff.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know Ted Nugent?
I know of Ted, and I actually lived close to him a couple times in my life's travels.
Yeah. He's a character.
Yeah, he's a madman too.
He's something.
That he is. I'm wondering whether we're ever going to hear him dying in some savage bow attack of some kind. He's just going to have some crazy. I hope not too. I love Ted. I'm just saying, he's always got guns and people. I wouldn't be surprised at that headline, or that he just went postal. No, I'm kidding. Ted, if you're listening, look at Irishman. He's having one of them spells.
I know.
That's a Wango Tango. Is that good called?
Yeah, that's right.
Ted's always going postal.
Oh yeah. The guy's pretty hopped up for doing no drugs, but I've had a few people who have advised me that he has been known on occasion to take a little of the devil's lettuce. I know he claims not to, but it's been alleged by someone who I know talking about being there. So what do I know? Ted, we're not slandering you, man. Nobody's mad if you took a pot.
It's all in good fun, man. It's all in good fun.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Maybe he did a Bill Clinton and he just said, "Well, I really didn't inhale." I want to do a quick question. Do any of you guys, and anybody in the audience, if you're watching, all thousands of you, tell me, do you think Biden's ever smoked herb?
He might should. I don't know.
He might should. Yeah.
I might suggest some for him. He can't hurt. Get him send him a couple of packs of some good California weed. Can't hurt.
Some of the things he says or tries to say sounds like he might be on something.
The poor man. All I can say is his wife, I don't know if she likes him very much, putting him out there to do this. I mean, seriously. If it was my dad, I'd be like, "Come on home, Dad."
I think I would.
You've been doing this a long time. I'm just saying that out of respect for the man.
I know. I agree with you.
I mean, Jesus Christ. If they did that to me, I could see that being the funniest shit they'd ever have for president. I'd make Biden. I'd be like on the phone going, it's like Donald Trump. They're talking about Kim Jong-un. If they had me up, I mean, I don't even have the bourbon hour anymore, but you can hear me going, "What did he say?" Tell that little bastard we're going to tighten him up. You know, I don't know. I'd
Well,
probably
he's
get us
saying-
into all kinds of shit.
That could be true. I think playing music for people is a lot safer.
Absolutely.
It is.
Yeah.
It
It
is.
definitely is.
A lot more beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Efren, what are you going to play for us?
What do you think?
Um,
Let's do one of those crossover tunes.
okay.
All right. Here we are with Efren White, live with Neve.
This is a sailor's song.
Oh yeah, there's a story behind this one too.
Yeah.
Howdy, sailor.
Anyway, I wrote this one knowing nothing really about sailing or sailors, but I was kind of forced to go to my room and write a song.
That's right. He was
The
complete.
first,
Huh?
I was going to say the first song a sailor ever wrote, what they teach you in Sailor Academy is leave the money on the dresser.
Hey, we should
Or the
write
money's
that one.
on the dresser.
Sweet painted ladies.
You're dancing in my head. I'm hoping a little later I'll get her in my bed.
There you go. We're starting the song already.
Starting it up right off. Oh, what happened?
This was a little
Oh.
more spiritual than that. Not too much, but
Well, we'll come back to it.
What I was going to say is that right in the middle of the pandemic, when we were locked down 24/7, Efren comes to me and he's hesitant to complain. He says, I can't find time alone to write. I'm thinking we're locked down 24/7 and you can't find like an hour to write. No, he was, I think he was concerned that he wanted to write alone and didn't want to hurt my feelings, right? So anyway, I said, you go to your room and write something right now. So that's what he means. He was sent to his room.
about 2 hours later, this came
Yeah.
out.
Right.
I had to do it.
I'm going to
Yeah,
send him
man.
to his room more often.
The pressure was on.
Happy wife, happy life.
Just saying.
Let's see.
There we go.
A sailor's song sings like the sea, swelling up with the breeze, sighs and groans, let the waves unwind to carry him home through the maritime of the sailor's mind. And the captain cries out, all hands on deck, prepare to tack and jive. With the grace of God and mermaid love, we'll rest on the other side. We'll rest on the other side. Sextant set to the northern star, keeps you in touch where you are. Small in this world, yet smaller still, neath the vast beyond of the Maker's will. Hear the bosun trill. And the captain cries out, all hands on deck, prepare to take and jive. With the grace of God and mermaid love, we'll rest on the other side. We'll rest on the other side. lift your voice to the rockin' wind. Chock a block to your full sail 10. Keep a watch for the lighthouse man. Those rocky shores, quick and mean, can wreck a sailor's dream. And the captain cries out, all hands on deck, prepare to tack in time. With the grace of God and mermaid fun, we'll rest on the other side. We'll rest on the other side. And the captain cries out, all hands on deck, prepare to tackle time. With the grace of God and mermaid fun, we'll rest on the other side. We'll rest on the other side. We'll rest on the other side. We'll rest on the other side.
All right, Efren White. We're going to go to a break real quick and then have him come right back and play some music. All right? How's that sound,
right.
Efren?
Sounds
we'll get
good.
Right out of here. Good. You guys sound great. I love that tune. For not knowing about sailing, you did a fine job.
Lots of research.
I did a little research.
Yeah, man. I'm sitting here looking at. There's a big old. There's a freighter out off in my view here. I can't turn the computer around, but it's sitting sideways and it's just kind of odd. It's like so close to the shore. I keep hoping, well, hope they got their anchor set, you know?
Yeah, so.
But yeah, man, you sounding great as always. For everybody watching, Efren, why don't you tell us where we can get your stuff real quick before we go to break?
Where can we get my stuff?
Oh, okay. You can go to
she's my business manager.
EffronMusic.com. That's EFFRON music.com. And you can get downloads there. You can listen to the music. Also, there's Efren merch, which you can get. Efren's also a fine artist, and you can get mugs and shirts and things like that.
Well, great.
Efren merch. But
we'll have to talk about that.
Yeah.
A man of many talents.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back live with Neve.
Hi, this is Leland Sklar, and I am hanging with Neve, and I am having the best time of my life.
Live with
like a melting flake of snow this year. I won't be sad to see it go.
Hi, I'm Darren F. Flynn, a singer-songwriter from Ireland, and I'm on Live with Neve.
I would have said it couldn't happen here. The people
All right. What do you think, Irish?
You know, I'm listening to this music, and it's one of those things, like, it takes a lot. For those who don't write and don't play and don't do their, it takes a lot that goes into it, and to create the illusion of, you know, the story that's told, to condense it into something like that is just it's really cool, and I've always enjoyed when people have the ability to do that.
Yeah, his lyrics will definitely draw you in. There's some bands that you can listen to and you don't hear a damn thing in the lyrics. It sounds like some rhyming game with a bunch of Adderall addicted 13-year-olds, but not like you, my friend.
No, very impressive lyrics. They take you through the story, and it's very noticeable that you have a lot of passion for your trade.
Oh, thank you.
He's a hell of a writer, people. And listen, we have 15 minutes left. I'm just going to let Efron. Right now, you're on Efron Radio, and you're going to hear. He's just going to play some music, and you're getting a live concert here on Live with Neve with Efron White. Here we go.
I'm going to play this song that it's probably my most famous song.
All right.
I start playing these first few notes here in Nashville, and I often get applause right with the first three notes.
All right.
So it's getting
like
on around here.
Yeah.
It's kind of a long story song, so you gotta kind of
pay attention.
Exactly.
That's right. You don't want to lose the story.
Pay attention, man. This is a good song.
He pulls into Waco. It's Saturday night. He finds a little bar and parks his big rig out back. He buys a shot of whiskey and a cold fat tire. It's been a long haul. He engages the bartender in big small talk. How we learned to shift gears before he learned how to walk. He shakes a cigarette from a crumpled camel pack. It dangles from his lip as he strikes his last match. Then he takes a long draw as his eyelids fall, and the smoke ring it blows floats toward the back wall. Says his whole life has been like that smoke ring, slowly drifting down and disintegrating. His ex took the baby when he was home on a binge. They're somewhere up north. He ain't seen them since then. Got a letter from that 30-year-old kid the other day. Said she Googled him up. She'd like to meet him someday. He drops an ash in his empty shot glass. Like one of many bridges he burned in his past. Should have quit the cancer sticks a long time ago, but it's too late now. They've taken their toll. Might live 6 months if I'm lucky, I guess. Doc says I better wrap up all my business. It's been a long I've been on the road now since I was 18. Nicotine and caffeine and dropping by scene. I'm 64 now and I can't stand to see where 5 billion miles has finally brought me. Grinds his cigarette butt at the bottom of the glass. Drinks up his beer. Says I better get off my ass. I've got someone to meet that I'd like to get to know. Hey, buddy, got a match? I'm heading up that road. I've got a long haul.
Wow, how about that, people? That is Efren White. That is a real tearjerker. I'm going to get out of the way here. How about it, Irish? You got a little tear going there?
Yep.
I got me too.
All right.
That is a fine song for anybody listening. You can replay this on my my show every night to hear that song. That's a very nice tune.
And
I'm going to just.
That's on Efren's most recent album called Long Haul.
Long Haul.
One of the 4.
There we go.
Area, yeah.
Efren Long Haul, everybody. And let me tell you, his last tour, he was on the Long Haul.
Thank you.
Yeah, he wasn't riding around with the Rolling Stones guys on the bus. You know, he was driving. It's a long way. You took a long ride. I know. I've driven across this country. It's a big country.
It's really long in a Kia Soul.
Oh man, no shit.
Right.
All right, everybody. Well, we're here. We're gonna let Efren play rather than me talk because I can do that anytime. We haven't. His time is valuable, people. All right, man. Here we go. Efren White, live with Neve.
Okay. Rolling up this highwayland highway, gonna burn them down the outlaw way. Those hazard lights are flashing, but these guitars keep a blasting. We're holding on as tight as we can. We don't worry about no labels. The trouble never stops us. In fact, she's a member of the band. We're broke and we're smoking, but we keep this boat afloating, headed for a new somewhere. You might think we're going insane, cause we play this crazy game like old whaling on a double dare. Rolling up this highwayland highway, gonna burn down the outlaw way. Try to tell us how, but we're gonna do it our way. On this highwayland highway, on this Wayland Highway. Yeah, I'm gonna cross the Mississippi like a band of cowboy gypsies. Tip a hat to the Memphis sun. Then we'll shoot on into Dallas by the neon of the night. Shoot on down to Austin to pick another fight. They'll be riding on our tails, wondering who the hell we are with the metal to the floor. And then they'll stop and face the music, then they'll see they can't confuse it with wailing spirit oozing out our pores. Rolling up this highwayland highway, gonna burn it down the outlaw. Try to tell us how, but we're gonna do it our way. On this highwayland highway, on this highwayland this highway, that highway, burning down the LWN. Gotta tell us how, but we're gonna do it our way on this Wayland Highway, on this Wayland Highway, on this Wayland
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
We're looking at
Wayland Highway.
That is superb. Well, we've got just about time for one more song. So, what have you got? What are you going to amaze us with next? That's great too.
Well, let's leave you with this sentimental 100-year-old folk song that I wrote with my friend Jim Martin.
All right.
And we should say we wrote that last one with Efren and I wrote it together with Kari Phillips, here, a Nashville writer here.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So, Paper Silhouette is what this one's called. My broken heart aches more than I can bear, and my empty dreams bring me despair. We once wait a minute.
Danced.
We once danced a lover's minuet, but now she's just a paper silhouette. A paper silhouette pasted in a book, along with a lock of her golden hair. I still picture her pretty face, but she's just a paper silhouette. If I could breathe life into this page of memories, that would surely set a poor heart free. But life is fleeting and love is prey to time. But if heaven waits forever, up there she'll be mine. A paper silhouette pasted in a book, along with a lock of her golden hair. I still picture her pretty face, but she's just a paper silhouette. A paper silhouette pasted in a book, along with a lock of her golden hair. I still picture her pretty face, but she's just a paper silhouette. She's just a paper silhouette. She's just a paper silhouette. Yeah, paper silhouette. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much. It's been Live with Neve with the amazing and talented Efren White, and Lauren is also, you guys are just so great and fun. Turn on your mic there, Irish.
Oh, say very good. Thank you, guys. It was
Thank you.
like
Good to meet you, Irish.
Yeah.
good to meet you guys also.
Yeah, really, we enjoy having you on every time. You know what we didn't do though? The Christmas song.
Oh,
Oh.
Lauren, Lord have mercy.
Well, there's always next Christmas.
Do you want to hear it, or do you have time?
Yeah, you know what? We're going to have a little, will you play it for us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, let me just say again, the website is EphronMusic.com, and a lot of these new songs that you hear are going to be on the next album we're doing. So you can read about that on the website too.
Great.
What?
Ready?
All I want for Christmas is just to be by you, kissing under the mistletoe and loving all the things you do. You can be my present, I'll unwrap you secretly. I'll take a peek and wrap you back before Christmas Eve. I could be St. Nicholas jingling bells, ho, 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 I don't ever know. Well, you're a pretty little package in glitter and frosty. Please say you want to be Miss Santa Claus. Say you want to be Miss Santa Claus. When Christmas morning comes, I guess I'll have to act surprised. I bet it won't be no big feat to show the joy in my eyes. Cause you light up my Christmas like the lights around the tree. And like a kid I still love candy, and that's why you're all I need. I can be St. Nicholas jingling bells, ho, 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 I don't ever know. Well, you're a pretty little package in glitter and frost. Please say you want to be Miss Santa Claus. Say you want to be Miss Santa Claus. Every day will be like Christmas when I'm spending time with you. You're a gift that keeps on giving, even when that day is through. There's nothing I like better than loving you every day. So I want to keep you next to me like Santa would in his sleigh. I could be St. Nicholas jingling bells, ho, 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 I don't ever know. Well, you're a pretty little package in glitter and frost. Please say you want to be Miss Santa Claus. Say you want to be Miss Santa Claus. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody.
That's right.
All right. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you next week. It's going to be Christmas week. We got some fun stuff coming up. Merry Christmas to everybody. Go out.
Take your time. Love your family.
Yeah.
Love your family. And just love your fellow man, even if you can only do it for one day. Try. One day is a start. You know, one day adds on to another day. And all right, everybody, you've been on Live with Neve. We're going to be out of here. See you soon.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Irish.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Hey, tell Julie Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Absolutely.
Julie. We'll talk to you later. All right, everybody.